These zodiac signs are protected by higher powers their whole lives. There are people who cannot be broken. They are not affected by the curses of others, and fate seems to deflect blows from them. They are born under special signs, those whom the higher powers have chosen for their protection. In the darkest moments, they are guided by an invisible hand, and when the world crumbles around them, they remain standing because there is something greater than just luck above them. This is not a coincidence or a lucky coincidence. It is a special connection with the energies that govern life, time, and fate. These zodiac signs have an inner shield, invisible but unshakable. It prevents enemies from winning, does not allow fear to dissolve the will, and always brings light even after the thickest darkness. Next, you will find out who these people are. Chosen by the universe, protected from the first days of their lives. If you believe in the power of the invisible, if you feel that fate is also holding your hand, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Here we reveal what astrologers are silent about and uncover what really guides our path. First sign, Gemini. Gemini are known for their extraordinary ability to quickly adapt to any circumstances and instantly respond to changes in their environment. Their minds work like a well-oiled machine, capable of processing vast amounts of information simultaneously, finding unconventional solutions, and quickly navigating complex situations. Even in moments of intense pressure or unexpected obstacles, Gemini maintain their inner balance and clarity of thought. They don't just react to events, they anticipate them, forming their own plan of action that allows them to move confidently without losing control of the situation. Their intelligence is evident not only in their logic, but also in their flexibility of thinking. They are able to see several ways to solve a problem at once and choose the optimal one that ensures the best result. Every word of Gemini is important because they have a gift for accurately formulating their thoughts, which not only influences those around them, but also allows them to keep their own lives in clear perspective. When communicating with people, they show extraordinary sensitivity to nuances and an ability to sense the mood and intentions of their interlocutor, which allows them to avoid conflicts and achieve mutual understanding even in difficult situations. All their actions are well thought out. Each step has its own logical meaning, and their ability to balance different areas of life provides stability and inner order. Gemini do not need external approval to make decisions. They are self-sufficient, confident in their own abilities, and uniquely combine intellectual insight with emotional flexibility. Their energy is directed toward development, self-improvement, and the creative realization of ideas, which allows them to stay ahead in any field they choose. Gemini turn all of life's difficulties into resources, using them for growth rather than as limitations. Their potential is supported by a natural sense of harmony with the surrounding world, the ability to identify dangers in time and choose effective courses of action. Gemini are able to combine analytical thinking with creative intuition, which makes them extremely influential in environments where quick decision-making and accurate assessments are required. They use each day as productively as possible, paying attention to details while not losing sight of the big picture. Their ability to find unconventional solutions requires attention, but at the same time gives them freedom and independence in their actions. Gemini determine the rhythm of their own lives and do not allow external restrictions on their aspirations. They possess an inner discipline that is not imposed by rules, but stems from an understanding of the importance of consistency and responsibility for their own decisions. People who interact with Gemini feel the power of their thinking and depth of analysis, as well as their ability to see what is important where others stop at the surface. Gemini are constantly improving, accumulating knowledge and experience. which they turn into strategic advantages in their own lives. They have a natural gift for navigating complex situations and finding the best paths forward, even when the situation seems confusing. Their intellect and inner order provide stability in relationships and activities, and their ability to self-reflect allows them to adjust course without external intervention. Gemini feel the support of an invisible force that enhances their natural ability to adapt, concentrate, and analyze. This energy helps them remain effective, strong, and stable in all circumstances, making Gemini uniquely prepared for whatever life brings. Every step they take is deliberate. Every action has a purpose, and this internal structure guarantees security, effectiveness, and harmony in the life they create for themselves, relying on their own strength and natural intuition. The second sign is Leo. Leo is distinguished by natural strength and an undeniable presence that immediately attracts the attention of those around them. Their energy is always noticeable. It does not need additional reinforcement or external approval. Leo feels like the master of their own life and knows how to create conditions in which each of their steps brings maximum results. They have a unique ability to focus on the essentials, rejecting the superfluous, which allows them to achieve high goals with minimal expenditure of resources. Their every move is well thought out, and their decisions are based on a deep analysis of their own capabilities and the potential of the circumstances. Leo doesn't just manage themselves. They know how to inspire others to take effective action, influence their environment, and create an atmosphere of trust and respect. Their inner strength is evident not only in their outward determination, but also in their ability to remain steadfast in the face of adversity, respond quickly to unexpected changes, and find advantageous solutions to any situation. Leo knows how to combine authority with flexibility, strength of character with inner gentleness, which makes him a charismatic leader in any environment. His actions are always backed by clear logic and inner discipline, which allows him to achieve high results in any field. Leo feels his own worth and does not need external confirmation. His confidence stems from a deep understanding of his abilities and capabilities. In relationships, Leo demonstrates the ability to maintain a balance between attention to others and preserving personal boundaries, which makes him a reliable partner and ally. His strategic thinking is combined with a creative approach, allowing him to quickly find unconventional solutions and use resources effectively. Leo is able to maintain clarity of mind even in stressful situations, assessing all risks and making informed decisions. His strength is manifested not only in physical energy or charisma, but also in his ability to maintain inner harmony, which allows him to remain effective and productive in any conditions. Leo is able to shape his own space for action, using all available resources and opportunities, and he does so with finesse and precision. His inner stability ensures confidence in every step, and his ability to predict consequences helps him avoid mistakes and move forward effectively. Leo has a gift for focusing on what is important and discarding what is secondary, which allows him to achieve his goals quickly and effortlessly. His vital energy is sustained by a natural ability to sense the flow of events and use them to his advantage. Leo has exceptional self-sufficiency. He builds his own system of action based on deep internal resources and does not need external cues to determine the direction of movement. His internal order and logic allow him to maintain control in any circumstances, and his natural strength, which is felt by those around him, makes Leo the center of attention and a source of stability for those nearby. Leo uses each day to its fullest potential. His actions are thoughtful, and his decisions are precise. His inner confidence allows him to avoid chaos, manage resources effectively, and succeed where others hesitate or retreat. Leo feels the support of forces beyond the visible, and this enhances his natural ability to be decisive, effective, and influential. His charisma, discipline, and strategic thinking form a unique ability to achieve goals and maintain stability, regardless of external circumstances. The third sign is Virgo. Virgo is known for its exceptional attention to detail and ability to see structure where others see chaos. Its thinking is precise, logical, and systematic, allowing it to predict the consequences of any action and build clear plans that are guaranteed to produce results. Virgo is not susceptible to emotional pressure and is able to make decisions based on cold analysis, evaluating all aspects of the situation and choosing the optimal path. Her inner discipline is the foundation on which all achievements are built, and her pursuit of perfection compels her to constantly improve herself and her environment. At work, Virgo shows impeccable organization, able to coordinate processes so that each step brings maximum efficiency. She has the ability to separate the main from the secondary, to concentrate resources on priority tasks and avoid wasting energy. Each of her actions is well thought out, dictated by logic and an understanding of the system in which she operates, which ensures stability and reliability in all circumstances. Virgo has a sharp mind, the ability to instantly analyze information and draw conclusions that allow her to avoid mistakes before they even happen. Her observation and analytical skills make her an effective coordinator and reliable advisor on complex issues. Virgo is able to sense the rhythm of events, anticipate developments, and adjust her actions to get the most benefit. She combines strategic thinking with a practical approach, creating an internal structure that ensures success in all areas of life. In relationships, Virgo is precise in her words and actions, attentive to detail, and able to notice things that others overlook. She knows how to organize processes so that all actions are coordinated and productive, making her an indispensable ally in any team or project. Virgos do not rely on chance and do not allow chaos in their lives, building a clear framework and structure that ensures control over the situation and stability. Their inner concentration and self-discipline allow them to maintain high productivity and avoid unnecessary risks. Virgo is able to combine an analytical mind with practical intuition, which makes her effective in making decisions even in unpredictable conditions. She senses hidden connections and uses them to achieve optimal results. Every day, Virgo manages her time as efficiently as possible, systematically planning her actions and adjusting them according to the circumstances. Her ability to assess real opportunities, precision in her actions, and ability to predict consequences make her influential and powerful in any field. Virgo creates order where chaos reigns, ensures stability and effectiveness, and her natural ability to self-organize and pay attention to details allows her to stay one step ahead of any challenges. Virgo's inner strength lies in a combination of logic, practicality, and analytical thinking, which ensures efficiency, security, and control over her own life. Her ability to exercise self-control, be systematic and consistent, guarantees successful management of resources and events, creating stability and confidence in every step. Virgo effectively transforms any conditions into a resource for development and achievement of results, using her own mind and organized energy to achieve maximum effect. Her inner order allows her to avoid chaos and unnecessary risks, focus on what is important, and ensure stability in all areas of life in which she operates. Virgo has a gift for accurately assessing situations, optimizing processes, and achieving high results thanks to her natural ability to see structure, analyze details, and act effectively. Her energy is focused on control, organization, and steady progress, which makes her strong, effective, and unshakable in any circumstances. Virgo combines inner discipline, analytical mind, and practical insight, which ensures her safe and stable progress, maximum productivity, and control over everything that happens around her. The fourth sign is Libra. Their life is like a long road, where every step is a test of faith, patience, and inner balance. Libras are born with the power of harmony, and it is this quality that makes them the protégés of the higher powers. It is as if there is an invisible protective dome around them that activates at the most unexpected moments. When others fall, Libras stand. When everything collapses, they remain calm. When darkness looms on the horizon, they are guided by a quiet light that never fades. This sign does not need loud miracles, because their main miracle is stability in the midst of a storm. Libras have a rare gift. They can sense when danger is approaching and change direction in time. Their lives are never accidental. Every encounter and every coincidence has a deeper meaning. That is why many people do not understand how they manage to avoid problems or come out of them almost unscathed. Higher powers protect this sign because it keeps the world in balance. Libras are the energy of order amid chaos, restraint amid storm, and prudence where others are guided by emotions. When difficulties come into their lives, they do not perceive it as punishment. It is just a correction of the path. Higher powers do not allow Libras to stay long with those who destroy them, even if it is painful. Breakups, losses, changes, all this is part of divine protection. For every person lost, another comes along, deeper and more necessary. Behind every failure lies a new level of stability. Their heart is an indicator of truth. If Libras feel uneasy, the universe is giving them a sign. It's time to change course. They should not listen to the noise of the outside world, because the true voice sounds within. Higher powers guide them through intuition, emotional balance, and inner peace. And as long as they are able to hear this voice, no danger will touch their path. At particularly critical moments, when it seems that all is lost, Libras receive unexpected support. Help comes in the form of random people, small coincidences, or even minor signs that point the way. This is no coincidence. It is the direct intervention of higher powers that prevent them from falling. That is why this sign often feels that someone is standing behind them, that there is an invisible observer who prevents them from making a fatal mistake. Libras are called to bring peace. When they speak, people calm down. When they are around, tension dissipates. Their presence alone has healing power, and that is why their energy will always be protected, because through them, the world restores harmony. If they remain true to themselves, do not compromise their conscience, and do not sell their soul for temporary benefits, then nothing will destroy their protection. In times of great change, when the ground beneath their feet begins to shake, Libras become a center of calm. Their path will never be easy, but it will always be the right one. In the darkest hours, they will be able to find balance, and with it, a way out. Even if fate tests them, it does so with the aim of strengthening them, not breaking them. And so the higher powers do not simply protect Libras. Through them, they maintain the light of balance, which does not fade even in the thickest darkness. The fifth sign is Sagittarius. Their life path is proof that faith is stronger than any difficulty. Sagittarius is born with an inner fire that only those close to them can see. This fire is not just passion. It is a signal from the higher powers that they have chosen them as the bearer of the energy of truth. In every generation, there are those whom the universe appoints as leaders. And among them, there will always be a Sagittarius. He is not afraid of risk, does not hide behind others, does not remain silent when action is needed. This is what makes him a favorite of fate, even when life throws challenges his way. His protection is not manifested in the absence of problems, but in the fact that every obstacle turns into a stepping stone. Sagittarius can lose everything and find more in a few days. He can fall and rise with double strength. Higher powers guide him through action, through movement, through restlessness that forces him not to stand still. When he doubts, fate sends him events that make him believe again. Sagittarians often find themselves in situations where others would give up, but that is where they achieve their greatest victories. This is no coincidence. The universe tempers them to make them guides for others. They are born to show the way, so even in chaos, they see the direction. When everything seems meaningless, they still move forward because an inner voice says, "This is not the end." And this voice is not theirs. It is the voice of those who protect them. Sagittarians feel the support of higher powers through people. At the right moment, someone always appears to lend a hand, give advice, or simply offer faith. Sometimes help comes in the form of a chance encounter, sometimes through a new idea, and sometimes through an unexpected decision that changes everything. The world works through them to remind others that strength of spirit is the greatest gift. Higher powers protect Sagittarians from betrayal, even if for a moment it seems that they have lost. When they are rejected, it is only a way to clear the path. When something does not work out, it is not a failure, but a redirection. This sign cannot remain in darkness for long, because there is always a stream of light around it that protects it from fatal decisions. Sagittarians are not the type to sit and wait for miracles. They themselves become catalysts for change, and that is part of their divine purpose. Higher powers do not just protect them, they act through them so that others can see that even in a world of chaos, there are those who do not lose faith. In moments of doubt, fate will remind Sagittarius of their mission, a sign, a word, an event. All of these will be signals that they are on the right path. When others give up, he will continue to move forward. For as long as the inner fire burns in his heart, the higher powers will stand by him, preserving his path, his strength, and his unshakable faith that everything is happening exactly as it should.